Okay. It is well, it's dark on Thursday. Um, it may be, I think it's still before 6 o'clock, I'm not sure. But it's Thursday, November the 17th, I think, 18th. And just came in the mail, Magistrate Court of DeKalb County, Code Enforcement, County Ordinance, return service requested, and it wasn't sealed. At first I thought it was going to be my court order mental evaluation. Now I'm not so sure about that. Because it's from the court, Code Enforcement. But yeah, it wasn't sealed. So if it's my court order mental evaluation, I find it kind of strange. So maybe it isn't. Let's see what it is. Yep, it is my mental evaluation. I'm surprised that it came in an unsealed envelope. Order for mental evaluation regarding competency stand trial. Whereas the mental competency of the above defendant had been called into question and evidence presented in the matter, and this court had found that it is appropriate for an evaluation to be conducted at public expense, it is hereby ordered that the Department of Human Resources or the Forensic Psychiatry Services conduct an evaluation of said defendant, provide treatment of the defendant if appropriate, and provide the court a report of the diagnosis, prognosis, and its finding with respect to competency stand trial, whether the accused is capable of understanding the nature and object of the proceedings against him, and whether the accused is capable of assisting counsel in his own defense. In determining the ability to assist counsel, the Department of Human Resources is to consider a report on the following factors and put forth by Georgia Supreme Court in Sims v. State. Can the defendant recall and relate facts pertaining to his action and whereabouts at certain time? Is he able to assist counsel in locating and examining relevant witnesses? Is he able to maintain a consistent defense? Is he able to listen to the testimony of witnesses and inform his lawyers of any distortion or misstatement? Does he have the ability to make simple decisions in response to well-explained alternatives? If necessary to defense strategy, is he capable of testifying in his own defense? To what extent, if any, is his mental condition apt to deteriorate under stress of trial? It is further ordered that the examining facility personnel shall have access to all past medical records and mental health records of the defendant. I've already got it uploaded to my, most of it anyway, up to the internet. The examining facility personnel shall have access to any pertinent collateral data, including but not limited to collateral interviews with family members. So ordered the 15th day of November, 2006, which sure took a while. The Honorable Judge Matthew McCord, Judge, Magistrate Court of DeKalb County. And like I've, he assigned a public defender to me, but the public defender wasn't really listening to what I said. But like I said to all three public defenders, first I had Mary Maloney, and then there was Lawrence the Daily, who acted as an intermediary until Mary was abruptly rotated out and Whitney Gibbs rotated in. You do not conclude until understanding. Once understanding, you do not judge. What should they be telling us about our Honorable Matthew McCord? And his job is to conclude before understanding in a way that gives the appearance of justice having been served. But to whom? And Lawrence the Lady and Whitney Gibbs didn't want me uploading my communication with them up to the internet. But they don't understand. This is my, all of this is keeping record. This is stuff that's not going to show up in the trial. So that's why I have it up on the internet. So yes, I am competent. I'm not saying that I'm not eccentric. I am, but when you've been involuntarily institutionalized with the help of your family, because they refuse to listen to what I was saying, it's not bipolar for good reason, and nobody has yet to hear that. They didn't even talk to me while I was in the Georgia Regional Hospital for 5 weeks. Involuntarily, I was just caged up like an animal, just wasting time and space. They never really talked to me about anything. And they finally released me one day, we decided to let you go. And I had to go back and find out what the diagnosis was. So, And the mobile crisis unit has been up to my house 9 times because neighbors keep calling. But the neighbors themselves won't talk to me and find out what all this is about. So I do not feel like it's my obligation and responsibility helping them live their sheltered lives. So what should that quote? You do not conclude to understand the ones. Understand that you do not judge. Say about Judge Honorable Matthew McCord. His job is to conclude in a way that gives the appearance of justice having been served. But to whom? Anyway, I find it interesting that it was not in the envelope wasn't sealed. I don't know if somebody tore it open or if it was just a torn envelope to begin with, but it was not sealed. But interesting.